One of his children, when they were little, come to him with their arms full of such a load of stuff, all their stuff. And I watched their daddy bend down and pick the little child up with all that stuff in his arms. And he carried the child. No, the child had to carry the load, but the father carried the child. And when you come to Jesus, he'll carry you. He'll carry you. And there isn't a load that he cannot carry. And some of you are saying, but if I come to Jesus, I'm just going to get into a whole lot of other things. Going to be another burden being a Christian. Jesus said, well, my yoke, take my yoke, but my yoke's easy and light, because I'll be bearing it with you. There's a legend that Jesus in Galilee made the best yokes of all. He was a carpenter and he would make yokes. The yoke was tailor-made to fit each ox, and above the door may have been the sign that read, "My yokes fit well." And in this passage of scripture, Jesus is saying, I have tailor-made a yoke for you. Yoked together, you and me, we will plow, we will work. Walk with me, work with me. You come to Jesus in salvation, and then you come to him in discipleship. You give him your sins, you give him your guilt, you give him your shame, you give him your sorrows. And then he says, I will work with you. Walk with me and work with me. And together we will plow, we will do work together. And I will, as it were, the old horse, carry the young horse in this yoke that yokes us together. My burden is easy and light. And so when you come to Christ, I would be remiss not to tell you that you have to come and give up everything if it's going to work. You have to come and let Christ yoke you to him in order to work for him and do those good works that God before ordained that you should do. And it's not easy, but it's possible. The word means possible. In fact, it says in the Bible that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. Nothing you do for him is a waste of time or effort. Nothing is ever wasted. 1 Corinthians 15:58. And those of us that have lived our life without meaning, without purpose, blaming our environment or our father or our husband that left us or whatever it is that's happened to us, whatever it is, we need to realize that there is a freedom, a liberty. Yes, we need to get a life, and yes, we need to get a lift, but we need to get liberty. How does that happen? True freedom, true liberation is being yoked to Christ, doing what he planned for us to do. And there is a burden that is like no other burden. Let me tell you about it. It is the burden of having to have our own way. That is a burden. The burden of having to have our own way, of having to get what we want. And you see, you don't come to God because you're disappointed. You asked him something and he didn't give it you, and so you're going to leave home. And you don't come back